Hi, welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Welcome back.
It's been a while since we sat down to have a conversation with you guys.
Yes, then vlogs on vlogs.
Yeah,
voiceovers and stuff. Only one person did those voiceovers, but it's fine.
People enjoyed hearing my voice, my sweet voice.
I don't really think they care about that, though, if you think about it. I think it's more about the content.
Right?
No content, your voice would have just been, well, those hiring you out there, they might have enjoyed it if you think about it, yeah?
What are you saying?
So, let's go back to why we're here.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Immaculate, in case you're just tuning into our YouTube video for the first time.
And my name is Imma Mide, aka Saint Lumi. Never forget the ganja.
Anyways.
Energy, baby. Energy.
So yes, this is the video we have been owing you. If you have watched our previous videos, we have already told you that we're going to make a video of our process and everything we did to come over to the UK for my school. And yeah, basically, so that's what this video is about. We're going to be telling you about the process and everything we did, just in case there's anybody interested.
Trust me, a lot of people are interested.
Hopefully. So because this video is going to be very long, because like we're going to pay attention to the details, we are probably not going to be able to finish everything we have to say in this one. So watch out for the part 2 of this video sometime in the future. Okay? Yeah.
Sometime in the future. I'm not putting the timeline to it now.
No. Sometime in the future.
Well,
but don't worry, we'll definitely wherever we stop today, we'll definitely give you guys the full gist later. So
okay, so what we can do for you, what we'll do is we'll give you like the most important things to do, yeah, like the most important things that we did. Like we've said it from time past that this page is about what we have done. So what we did, what we did might be different from what someone else that you know did or stuff. So.
Yes, and what you would probably do.
Exactly.
So we're just giving the gist of how we went about our own process, and yeah, that's basically what this video is about. So I think we can
stay tuned,
jump right into it.
Enjoy. Don't leave your seat.
Yes, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay, so starting from the very beginning,
very beginning where?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The very beginning of our life, how our life was going before we now decided to let's make this huge step.
Yeah.
So basically,
I think we started the plans like what, 2020? We started contemplating it.
I didn't follow you to contemplate anything in 2020. If there's anything you want to confess your contemplation that I don't know about, now say it.
Okay, 2021, yeah.
Better say the truth. Is there something you were doing that you didn't tell me in 2020? Because
2021, yeah. So 2021, we sat down and then did like what? No, continue story because it seems like the reflection was more on you.
Yeah. This one is not even serious. So in 2021, like towards the end of 2021, actually, I think what informed my decision so I'm one of those people that have been saying I'm not leaving Nigeria. I don't want
actually,
to leave
we
Nigeria.
are one of those people, yeah.
Yes, I don't want to leave Nigeria. I don't feel like traveling out of this country, blah blah blah. But almost after a long time, after COVID, the truth is in 2020 I had a really tough time with a lot of things, which I don't know if I'll tell you guys about it or not. But so 2021 came and I told myself that I needed a change, and I was just tired, to be very honest, tired of a lot of things. I experienced a lot of downtime.
You're not even talking. You're not giving them details. You're just saying, it's like saying, I've been through many things, but then nobody really knows the things that you've been through. First of all, she didn't like. Let me tell you guys, she didn't like her job. Yeah, it was a good paying job. Yeah, but then I think like no doubt she's good at it. She's good at what she does. Yeah, I give her that. But there's a difference between being good at what you do and actually enjoying what you do, and if what you are doing is really what you really want to do. So many of us find ourselves in a situation where we're in a job because we are proactive and then we are very dedicated people. We seem like we're doing really well on the job, and then everybody around us seems to depend on us to get things done at work. she's that type of person. But then deep down, the finance thing is not really what she has always wanted to do. Yeah, so tell them, stop saying I've been through a lot.
Well, yeah, and so, then like just it was just weighing on me. I just felt I was beginning to feel depressed. Maybe depressed is an extreme word or something, but it was just
she was just being concerned that okay, now she has used what 6 years in this industry,
7
and then
years.
At that time it was 6.
Okay, yes.
So 6 years in the industry, and then
nothing to show for it.
Not really nothing to show for it. She was just telling herself, is this really what I want to do?
And because it was still nothing to show for it, because like it's like, you know, when you're doing something, even if you're not getting much from it, but you're enjoying what you're doing, it won't feel like there's nothing to show for it. But like this one, I wasn't enjoying what I was doing. I was working for a long time, still nothing to show for it, and then I'm just like, I'm tired, I'm done. So yeah, that was what started the whole process. And I started telling him, well, I think maybe we should start looking into, you know, options of going out and blah blah blah.
And then she said to me that day, she was like, if I'm going to leave, if I'm going to do that, it has to be something that she really, really wants to do. Yeah. So there's no point putting all that money into another venture where it's not really what you want to do. So what's the point? So we said to ourselves, okay, what do you really want to do?
Yeah, madam? So that was what started my life decision.
Yep.
What do I want to do with the next phase of my life?
Yep.
And so I told him, and he has always known that I've loved to teach for a very long time. I'm a babies, children person. So, and I've always told myself, anybody that even knows me knows I've always wanted to start a creche or like a school or something.
Yes, St. Louis creche, which you never started.
He named it St. Louis creche. I don't know who the hell wanted to start St. Louis creche. St. Louis creche, Vitibawo.
Catchy.
Baby,
focus on the content.
My friend, you shift everywhere.
Oh god.
Anyways, I've already wanted to start a creche or start a school. So yeah, I just told myself, you know what, it will make too much sense to just if I'm going to, you know, go to the next phase of my life, that's what I wanted to do. And so, I mean, it's one thing to want to do that, but like I actually started applying to like schools to be a teacher, but I don't have the experience, neither do I have the qualifications, so I didn't get the job, obviously, which is reasonable.
In Nigeria, yeah.
Which is reasonable anywhere in the world, actually. It's reasonable. You don't have the qualifications to teach, you don't have the experience, nobody will employ you. So yeah, I figured, you know what, why don't I get the qualification to teach? Instead of doing that locally, why don't I get an international qualification to teach? So, which is what informed the decision for us to move. And yeah, which is also how I started deciding on what course to do. I googled education courses.
Yeah, a lot of research went into that.
I spent at least a month or 2 months researching for my course.
Exactly, studying about it.
Studying about my course, studying about what universities do it. Yeah, what universities do it. What I'm going to gain from it. After the course, what is going to lead me to. So it was not just about me choosing the course, it was what is the course going to actually do for me in the long run. So that was what informed the decision. I actually did a whole we definitely spent at least, so we started, I mean, I made up my mind in like August or September of last year, and then I started my research November, December, January. I hadn't made up my mind. I kept searching. I just wanted to be sure of what I wanted to do. But I basically chose my course, which is postgraduate certificate in education with QTS. So QTS is qualified teacher status. So it's one thing to do the certificate or like schooling. It's another thing to make sure that it's giving you the qualification that you need to teach internationally. So yeah, my course gives me QTS, which enables me to teach internationally. So even if I don't teach here in the UK, I can always teach like anywhere else. So yeah, that's the overall plan in life. So yeah. And then while also deciding, I was also taking into consideration the environment we're going to move to. Not just the environment of the school, like the environment of the city itself. How it was the word, like when you're looking, like if it's going to be productive, is productive the word, like if it's going to bring you.
She wasn't looking for what she was looking for. She was looking for places that seem like they look fun and exciting.
Why are you spreading bad rumors?
See,
why are you spreading bad rumors?
I'm gonna lie for una again.
They lie.
She was looking for a city that had like ambience that resonates well with her, like fun, exciting,
okay, wait,
intriguing places. So don't come and start saying you're looking for. Say the truth.
See, the truth is that if you go to a place that looks exciting and fun, a place that looks enticing, it means there are going to be opportunities there. It's like Lagos now. So that's what I was looking for. Somewhere that looked like it was going to produce a lot of opportunities for us. I had your best interest at heart, baby.
Wow.
Anyways, so yes, those are basically the things that informed my decision. Also, well, I'm not going to lie, I also considered the school fees, definitely. I wasn't necessarily looking for something cheap because I'm married to stingy, but don't mind me. I was looking for something affordable in relation to my course, obviously, because my course is like different from like the norm. So I was definitely looking for something affordable. So yeah, I think those were the criteria that went into choosing my schools and choosing my course.
No, I think she did a little bit of research on school. So we're looking at school ratings for the course and all of that. So we're looking at what the rating for this school is for this course and all of that. So and then we narrowed it down to like 3.
Yes, I narrowed it down to 3 based off of also
cost, location, ambience.
Why?
Ambience was too important for you, baby. I can remember.
You want everybody to know.
Ambience.
Ambience.
My wife, high maintenance. Ambience. She's all about the ambience lifestyle, man.
Please, I don't want anywhere I will go and I'll go and be bored every day. I beg. So yes, ambience. Thank you, I beg. Anyway, so yeah, those are the criteria. I also looked at like I also checked other students, like graduates' feedback on the school and the process, like, do you understand?
They're just like basic things you need to just do.
Yeah, just check that everything about the school, the values of the school, you
might not get the full picture, but then you have like
you
a
definitely
sense,
have a sense. So
of something.
by the time you choose the school, also go to their website, read about them, check the course you want to do, read about the course, the breakdown of the course, what is going to entail. I did all of that. What is going to entail, how long it's going to take, all those things. And then like like for my school now, on the website it's also had like how the course was going to run. So like people that you meet, people you talk to, and all of that was also included. So yeah, that was basically it.
Then the real deal started.
Yes, and then I made up my mind. When I made up my mind for the schools, and I started looking for how to apply. Then after we had done all of that, I now sent in my applications. So sending in my applications, I think I just want to note here, because like I said, I'm reading education, and the website to apply for education is different from the normal application website.
Everything that we got it from just researching Google. Just Google
is your friend.
And Google whatever it is that you want. Yeah, you will get it.
You get it. Yeah. Just search that. Research is very important. So yeah, so I went to the school website. Actually, go to the school website. You definitely see how to apply, or the apply button or something, in case you want to do that. So after I sent in applications. I was supposed to choose 3 schools. I chose 3 schools. I chose my school, University of Brighton. I chose University of Hull, and then I chose University of West England, Bristol.
Yeah, because of one person.
No!
Watching this video, she's laughing.
Actually, so now for University of Brighton, I don't know, God led me to that one. That's all I can say, because it was
because it was not, we're still thinking about what would be the third option, and we're still researching, and then we're still thinking
and then
about
Brighton was like the last thing, because I'm just like, you know what, I didn't see any other option, let me just check it there.
Yeah. When she told me she put Brighton, I was like, okay,
because we had to be very honest, we had not heard anything about Brighton before, so Brighton was just okay, let's try it in there. So after that, of course, after sending applications, they all acknowledged, sent me mail for interview. Okay, Brighton was my first interview. I had my interview and it was perfect.
Which one did you miss?
It was Bristol I missed. Bristol was after Brighton.
Oh, okay.
Brighton was my first interview and it was a beautiful process.
Obi is hearing it now. It's not like Bristol did not call her. She missed the interview.
I missed it.
So she mixed up the timeline. So
I swear.
I think
So,
that time they were 1 hour behind.
yes.
Or 1 hour ahead, or one or something.
See,
So
there was just a 1 hour difference.
yeah.
So I was supposed to have my Bristol interview at 12 noon. 12 noon, it said Greenwich Meridian time. That's what it said. My interview was 12 noon GMT. Yeah, I now thought it was 12 noon British time. I did not know that it was 12 noon Nigerian time. I now tuned in at 1 p.m. Nigerian time.
Yeah.
Ajay, the interview has old and go. So I missed that interview and I sent an email for them to reschedule.
We tried to reschedule it, but then
they didn't get back to me, so that one went. And then the last one, Hall. I had the interview for Hall, but it was brutal. And then they all came back to me. My conditions for Hall, they actually came back to me that I had, passed, but they had given me like a conditional offer. The conditions, 1A4 sheet.
For Hall seat, I was like, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening?
Somebody before? Did I kidnap somebody before?
Just on
I just want to go to school.
And then for Brighton came up with what? Just IELTS.
I also had a conditional offer for Brighton. It was just for me to do IELTS, occupational health check, DBS check, and
criminal.
Yeah, police record.
Yeah.
Just to justify that I was not a criminal.
Yeah.
Which does make sense because of my course. Like a technical thing dealing with children, and I applied for primary school, not secondary school. So like it's a very delicate position. So yeah. I fulfilled all of my conditions, and then I got my unconditional offer. Happy? Yeah, that was it. I wrote IELTS, I passed, and then thank you to my IELTS teacher, Mrs. Akinrile. Shout out.
Shout out. well, that IELTS, she crashed read it, and
actually I read it in like 3 days.
With she and Bukola, formerly Bukola Ajayi, now Bukola Akinrile.
Yeah, Mr. Akinrile, thanks so much.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the years.
Yeah.
So if you guys need assistance with IELTS,
I think you can reach out to Bukola.
Yeah. If you cannot reach out to her directly,
just reach out to us. We'll help you.
Link you up.
Yeah, we'll link you up.
It's proper. It's consultancy work. What the hell was that? What kind of advert that they just send us to do? We just do?
Bukola will pay us for that. She has to pay us for that. That's just free.
Anyway, after fulfilling my conditions, and then the next thing was, of course, when you've been granted an offer, you've been accepted, you have to pay deposit if your school requests for deposit. So I paid for my tuition fee deposit. After paying for deposit, what now happened?
They release your CAS now.
Yeah. So I had to actually apply. You have to apply for, well, like I said, it also depends on your school. So whatever process, in all of this, let me just put here, whatever process you need to go through, do your research. Send emails. I'm sure my school, if they don't know me in my school by now, then they did not receive my mail where.
Yeah.
I sent a billion emails.
Send in an email, they will always reply.
Send emails, yes. Send emails to your school. Go to your school's website. Information will definitely be there. So,
but then again, I think there's something the UK does. Yeah, there's someone to guide. There's someone like a guardian at some point during your application. Yeah, that you can always reach out to advise you on what to do next.
Oh yeah. Well, for education, which I'm reading, what they did was to give me a personal guide. So during my entire application, when I was writing my personal statement, my suitability statement, the person was there to guide me through it. So if I had issues with like my words or phrasing or whatever, all I had to do was send him my draft. He read through it and sent it back with like what I should add and what I should remove. So yeah. I really had like a lot of guide. I'm not even going to lie. This whole process was quite straightforward for me. So yeah, and it's also because like I said, I sent a billion mails. I got all the responses I needed. So please don't hesitate to ask questions. Be sure of what you want to do and be sure of what you're doing at every point in time. It just reduces the please, this is not wood. It's somebody's body.
Oh, you're losing concentration. Wow.
Allow somebody to focus.
Wow.
You're doing as if it's wood. Please. As I was saying, now train of thought don't disappear. What was I saying? Where was I?
Wow, come back. Okay. We are CAS. So she applied for CAS and she got it.
I applied for CAS. After paying my this annoying.
Yeah.
After paying my tuition fees deposit, And then I applied for CAS. So after applying for CAS,
your school, so it differs with different schools, yeah. But our school requested for account statement.
It differs. It differs. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys go through what your school needs if you're going through the process.
So the school asked for proof of funds. So they went to see that.
They wanted to see my POF before everything. So I actually sent it to them. They helped me. It was actually for my sake, not like it was a requirement. They just helped me.
They helped you do the calculations.
Yeah, they helped me to make sure that like I was going to meet and it was visa requirements, home office visa requirements. Yes.
Yeah.
So my school really, like, shout out to University of Brighton. They really went through the whole process with me. So even after I sent my proof of funds, the money I thought I had was not what I had, based off of the 28 days calculation deadline. Yeah, me, I was calculating.
And based on so that gave us an idea of what exchange rates they were using in the school. So they gave us like the breakdown. So we just knew that, oh, okay, we're ready. Yes. Because we were using another exchange rate, but theirs was different.
Exactly. That's another thing. And then also because I think that maybe he should just put at this point, my proof of funds was in
two different accounts. So there are two of my accounts here. A Naira account and then a domiciliary account, because for a long time I started saving back. Shout out to Mr. Akinrele. What's wrong? What's up with this couple?
Family.
So so my G Bumi sat me down in 2019, just after my wedding, and then he was like, bro, how far? Are you sure you don't want to start saving in dollars? Because why? This Naira is taking us to where we don't know at that time. And then I was like, okay, I'll think about it. He just got a job with Sterling Bank at the time, so I just felt, I already had a Sterling Naira account, and then he needed someone to open an account. You know, all these banking things, open account, and then I opened a dumb account and I started putting money in there. I think one more thing might confuse you. I mentioned 2 statements here, but then for your POF, you can use as many statements as possible.
You want,
but they must all have the same name.
Exactly.
So account 1 cannot have Olumide Samson Ogunlana, and then account 2 we have Olumide Olawale Ogunlana. Do you get? It's
they will not accept
exactly. The name has to be the same on all accounts. So there's no need to stress yourself to say, oh, my finances are scattered, so I need to put it in one account before I start applying for whatever it is I want to apply for. No, they are lenient with that. It wasn't in one account. It can be in multiple accounts, but
the evidence that they have the same name.
But the account belongs to the same person.
Exactly. So that's just it.
Yep.
Okay. Basically, we had to submit those proof of funds.
Yeah, so it's also both
Naira account and dollar account.
Yeah.
And obviously, my school is like pounds. You have to pay in pounds. So they helped us to calculate like the exchange rates for both Naira and dollar. And then sent us like a breakdown of how much we actually had, and let me know that okay, it was okay to go ahead. So they helped me with that. Thank you, Brighton. And then after that, I now applied for my CAS. CAS, confirmation of acceptance of studies. So without that CAS, for people that are going to school, without that one shows that yes, the school has accepted that they are going to admit you and you're going to be a student. So without that, you actually cannot proceed with anything. So basically, I collected my CAS and then
visa application. Yeah.
So that's basically how the whole school process went. I hope I didn't miss out anything.
But then again, I feel like the school process was actually very timely when it comes to doing things in the UK.
I don't know. Maybe it feels like I'm hyping my school.
But then they were very timely.
Like, no jokes.
It was a very. In fact, the email lines the email exchange was as though they were chatting. So you send an email, and in the next 2 minutes, somebody has responded with details that you need.
And if I'm sending one on a Friday, first thing on Monday morning,
you're getting it. Yeah.
As in University of Brighton was.
You're hyping this. No, you're hyping the school. No, you're hyping now. Now this is hype. Now this is hype. Yeah, this is hype now.
Anyway.
But then that was like the whole process for getting the admission and all of that.
Before we end this video, I also wanted us to talk about like we understanding the reason for POF. So for your visa application, I know many people, you'll be confused as to why UK asks for proof of funds to show that you have money, blah blah blah. Actually, the school explained it to me as they just want to they just want to be sure that you can cope for a certain amount of time before like you settle in. So obviously you're moving from one country to another, a whole different space entirely. So they just want to be sure that at least you can feed yourself for the next 6 months. You can live somewhere for the next 6 months, because nobody wants to accept people that are coming to their country to come and sleep under the bridge, in quotes.
POF, basically, according to the British government, that POF calculation can actually take it for almost a year.
Yes, exactly. You can actually take it for a year if you are not.
And back then, using exchange rate. So now exchange rate is going to mess you up, but you'll be all right. Yeah. We'll talk about in our journeys here. We'll talk about that, even when we landed here and all that. We'll talk about what exchange rates use our eyes to see.
These things I'm not the one spending money.
No, exchange rates. Oh god. But yeah, we move.
So yeah. Anyways, that's my admission school process. Yeah. So the next video will address visa application and all of that. So yeah. If you guys have any question with regards to this process or anything at all, don't forget to hit us up. Either Instagram DMs, our Instagram handles are in the description, or if you want a public answer, drop a comment.
Or you can send an email to us. Our email also is in the description.
Yeah, our email is also in the description. Whatever you need, please, ready to answer any question you might have. Okay. So yeah, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. No, I think that's pretty much it.
So thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
We missed you guys.
Yeah, we missed you guys so much. We want to be in your faces more. Yeah.
Love you always. We're back to this.
We're back to this struggle love. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this video.
Yeah, share this video. Somebody else might need it.
Bless somebody with this video. Yeah. Really cannot say.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.